is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. Returning right back to Lockett. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Cook getting the call there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Handoff comes to Cook. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings.
Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find Eskridge here complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Again, Wilson. And once again, it's Eskridge. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson. Open man is hard. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They go play action. Cousins. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. Stopped shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. To throw is Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Cousins.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow
he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. D.D. Westbrook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Seahawks 8.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
they just had to hold on to the ball.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
And all the way down to the 5.
147 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.